Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing an update on my Molle panel design that I designed through OneTigris and their co-design program. If you're interested in that, go to their forums, which I'll leave a link above. Also, I'll leave a link to the previous video down in the description below. Alright, so previously I designed this panel. This was the 5th version that I received. And I did a video showing all the different uses of it being on a backpack, on plate carrier, using it just with a belt, or using it with a duty belt that's on the outer with an inner belt, using belt keepers. However, this uses elastic, and they were concerned that over time it will wear out, and it sort of does. It shapes to it, but it's a lot more giving. I liked it. I didn't have any issues with it. At work, I was using it with a radio pouch, carrying a radio in it. And then also a medical pouch with some gloves and just some first aid gear in there, just basics. And that's what I was carrying on my belt at work for doing security. However, again, the staff on the website were stating, can you think of another way to design the straps that might be a little bit more sturdier? There was also a comment on my last video about it. And so I went back to the drawing board for the back portion of it, and I designed this Velcro strap system. And then I also went and sewed up this one here just as a mock-up and tested it, and it seemed to work. So I submitted that, and they went and they made it. So here we have the 6th version of the Molle panel. I call this 6th version generation 2 because now it's got a whole new style of strap system for the back for carrying it. With this design, I designed it so that it could conform to 1.5 inch to 2 inch belts, and sort of like as you move the straps around will conform to those belts and be a lot tighter and just have a lot more adjustability. Also, I added hook field right here so that if you have loop lined belts, this will stick to it, and that way this will not shift at all. On the front, same thing again. You have 3 rows by 4 columns of pals webbing. So getting into the design, when I designed it, this is one thing that I had to have, was it has to be exactly 1 inch between the straps. The reason for that is that, for example, right here, belt keepers are 1 inch. So if I try and place this in between, you'll see that it just isn't fitting in there properly. You have to sort of move it around. It sort of fits, but it's not the proper size, and it will cinch up. As you can see, that's not 1 inch there at all. I'll grab a measuring tape here. You can see when they measured it, they said it was 0.92 of an inch. So it's under an inch, and that's just not good. It has to be 1 inch. For example, my Condor Sentinel pants that I'm wearing right now, they're 1 inch for the belt loops. The belt keepers are 1 inch. So just for conformity, that needs to be 1 inch, and there is no compromise on that. So I just wanted to mention that. Now, attaching this to a belt, here's a 1.5 inch belt. And as you can see, there's a little bit of overhang, and that's because this is a smaller belt. And when I did the design, I wanted to make sure that this was 1.5 inch, but the Velcro would overhang, and that way it'd be nice and tight onto a 1.5 inch belt. And I'll just take this off now. Alright, so here's a 2 inch belt that's loop lined. As mentioned, I got the hook field on here. So now when you stick this down, as you can see, there's your 2-inch belt, and this will not shift because it's attached to the loop line. So that was another feature that was added to it, just to make it for stability. All right. So again, just the difference between the two. The original had these 2-inch elastic straps. I like them for fitting over buckles when you didn't want to remove the buckles and stuff. But now that we have this, we don't have to worry about that. So this panel can be used for more things than I've even shown in the previous video. It's just whatever you want to carry on it, you can carry on it that has the Molle system. Another example that I was showing when I was talking to some EMT guys at work is you could put like a pair of EMT shears. They take one column, the pouch takes 2, and then a tourniquet. All 3 of those items will fit on there. Looks nice. Myself at work, radio pouch with my little first aid kit right here. So yeah, anything you want to use it for. So in closing, I just want to reiterate, this needs to be 1 inch across. Other than that, it should be good to go. I know from some talks with one of the members there from the OneTigris site, they're stating that this is pretty close to going up for sale on their website. So very happy about that. Just need to get that fixed and then we're good to go. So thank you again, OneTigris, for working with me on this design. I really appreciate it. If anybody has any questions, please leave them down in the comments below. Have a great day, have a great week, and take care.